What's up, guys? I was not planning on making this video anytime soon, not for a few months, but what's up, guys? Zach here, and this is my face reveal. I'm currently in Los Angeles. No, I'm in Norwalk, here for VidCon, and I'm doing a face reveal, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. First off, shout out to Calgary for letting me use their camera. So I just had the most fulfilling experience I've really ever had. Right now I'm here with Jack and Calgary. They're two of my good friends. They're also YouTubers. Their links will be in the description. But Callie laptop charger broke, and she's like, all right, I have to go buy a new one. Earlier we went to Walmart, they didn't have it, and we got back and she's like, hey, when you go to Target with me to go? And I was like, I really don't want to. Like, I just kind of put it off, and I was like, all right, fine, we'll go. And timing is key here, so I wait to go. Yeah, my arm is tired. I'm fucking weak as shit. We called the Uber. Takes like 7 minutes to get here. We Uber like 5 minutes there, and we're walking around Target. I'm fucking around. I got like this like bouncy ball I'm playing with. We're looking around, we can't find it. We look some more. Like, we're spending a lot longer time. We could have been in and out, but we were looking around, just kind of not fucking around, but just like taking our own time. We get outside and I'm like, when's the Uber getting here? She's like, I thought you called it. And it's like, bruh, like, we're just wasting all this time, but it's all gonna work out in the end. When we're outside and waiting for the Uber, I Snapchat on my phone, like I'm losing my last battery. I'm like, usually I try to keep it classy in public, but you know, I'm in PJs. I'm not gonna see anyone I know in Cali. Well, keep listening, because so I finally call the Uber, my phone dies, and we're just sitting there, and I'm like, fuck, yo, like, what if, like, you know, I don't know what happens. Like, you call an Uber, your phone dies. You don't know when they arrive, you know, you don't get any updates. What if something happens? Like, we might have to walk home. It's gonna be a good walk. It wouldn't be terrible, but I'm not trying to walk this, you know? We know the Uber's a Prius. I forget what color it is, but I see Prius. I'm like, all right, Uber. Wasn't them. They just drove right by it. Prius came up, Uber sticker, you an Uber? Yup. All right, sounds good. And as I get in the car, I look at the street and I see Groms go across, just like drive across the street. I'm like, oh, there's a Grom squad. That's sick. There were at least like 10 of them. Like, this is fucking awesome. We have the Uber set to the Airbnb right now. And then we're like, you know what, bro, let's stop at the Chinese. Like, hey, just stop at this Chinese place up there. And we pull up to this light. And I just look over and I see the Groms. I see at least 10, 15 Groms. And I'm like, I put that in the I'm like, yo, Groms God, what's up? Like, I'm hyped as shit. Like, like, you see a pack of Groms. Like, any rider who rides it, they know that feeling. I see these pack of Groms, like, oh, what's up, bro? Like, yo, check me out on YouTube, ZackGoes. Like, plugging, always plugging, always plugging. And they're like, bro, you're ZackGoes? And I'm like, yeah, man, what's good? He's like, bro, I watch your videos all the time. Like, blah, blah. I'm like, no fucking way. And like, we're just talking. The lights turns green. I'm like, yo, we're stopping at this Chinese place. Like, go over there, go over there. And he's like, all right, bro. So we're going down the street, and I'm like, oh, it's right here. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Like, we're in the Uber, and the Uber driver's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, this kid's yelling out the window, talking to these dudes. These Groms are fucking ripping wheelies 12 o'clock. Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta backtrack a little bit. I'm sorry, got exciting, but I gotta backtrack. So when we're at Walmart, we call Jack, because he's at the Airbnb. I'm like, yo, bro, walk across the street to that Chinese place. He's like, all right, sounds good. So anyway, so back to the story. So we're going down, and I see the Chinese place. I'm like, yo, last minute turn. I tell the dude, the Uber driver, and then like, I see a Grom pass me. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, hand out the window, get out that way, that way. And at the same time, I see my buddy Jack standing on the other side of the street going, yeah, do wheelie. And like, the Groms are just turning around. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? And then at this point, he sees me talking to one of them in the parking lot, and he was like, what the fuck? And he saw Callie, she was wearing his ZackGoes sweatshirt, and I'm talking, dude, I'm like, yo, bro, can I ride your up? He's like, fuck yeah, you can ride my Grom. I'm around the Grom. I'm like, not doing shit. Like, Groms and Z125s, they're similar, but Groms are a little harder to wheel. They're a little harder to keep up. So I'm riding this Grom, blah blah, and I'm talking to this dude, and like 3 of them, like, one of them's like, bro, I literally watch all your videos, and I don't think this story's coming off as crazy it is. The amount of different things, if we would have chose a different place to stay, if Callie's charger wouldn't have broken, if all these things would have happened, I would have never met them. But that was one of the most fulfilling like things in my life. If I wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably wouldn't even be in California right now, let alone be staying at this fucking pimpin' Airbnb. On top of that, meeting these people, and they even invited me to ride later today, and they're like, oh yeah, we got you on bikes, don't worry about it. It's like, bruh, I literally met these people and they're giving me their bike to ride. So anyway, like, I'm riding Groms, I'm talking to them, I'm talking to Jack and Callie, and we're just like all having a good time. We're talking, yo, I've been watching you for this long. Like, man, you've gotten so good at wheelies. I remember back like on the WR you weren't good, then you got good when you got the Z and all this stuff. And it's like, man, I never met these people. We're talking like we've known each other forever. No, it's weird because I've never known these people before, but they know me. Like, they were like, bro, you're like, because I was hype as shit. In my videos, when I'm talking, when I'm hype as shit, like, I'm like excited, you know? That's not a show I put on, and I was so excited. I just ran into these guys. So like they were getting like ZackGoes in the fucking flesh, like that dude. And I keep talking to them, and this one dude is on a Z125, ripping wheelies. He's doing circle wheelies. He's doing stand-up circle wheelies without a handbrake. He's on a stock Z125. I don't even think he had brake lines on that thing. His clutch felt really good, by the way. Anyway, so like I'm getting like decent wheelies on the grom, and then I ride this dude Z125, and I'm like, I'm getting there, you know, like I ride a Z125. This is not my Z125, and I've scraped on a Z125 about 3 times. First one was a while ago, and it was actually uploaded to this channel. Second time was just this past weekend. I was at a stunt lot, and I have the video, but it didn't transfer it, whatever. So I've only scraped like 3 times on a Z125. I hop on this dude's bike, few back and forth, I scrape. He's the stock plastics and everything, but to scrape on a bike that I just hopped on, that's crazy. Like, how does that shit happen? Being able to jump on a bike that isn't even mine and scrape. And this guy, his name is Jay. Shout out to Jay. He's actually from my area. Like, he rides all those dudes in Philly, Chow, Mont. He knows all of them. And I know those guys too. Like, it's crazy. He goes, oh, I've seen you in the feed because Chow was posting my videos and shit. And he's actually coming this September to that area. So I'm probably gonna go to that stunt shows. Who knows? I might perform it. I don't know. You guys are probably like, why the fuck are you doing a face reveal right now? Like, what the fuck? And I actually plan to do a face reveal when I actually have a song that's gonna drop within a few months. Now there's less pressure on it because I can fucking do face and shit, but it's fucking lit. If you follow other people, you might have found it, and I might be able to get you guys involved in that too. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm just gonna say I'm working on a song right now with my man Jet Duke, and he's helped me produce it. You know Jet Duke. If you watch a few of my videos, I've just been in a few of them, the music and stuff. He's rode with me a few times. He's a fucking awesome dude. He's a great rapper too. I would have never started YouTube, and it wasn't for you guys watching my videos, I wouldn't be in California right now. And I wouldn't be having this moment. Like, I wouldn't have had this moment today where I met those guys on the grom, and it's like, this was one of the, like, straight up, this goes up there with one of my best days of my life. Just coming to across the city, and every little thing adding up perfectly for us to meet them and talk to them, and the dude knows people I know. Like, that's crazy. And that's all thanks to you guys. I literally owe all of that to you. And I just can't thank you enough. And that's like, I can't express that like anymore. Like, like, thank you. Like, I think I'm about to fucking tear up right now. Fucking ZackGoes is a bitch crying at his face reveal. You haven't seen my face yet, bro. Danny Duncan, Casey Neistat, Jack Caligera, Cody, WC Turnpike Cody. Bro, it's been everywhere. I've like accidentally put shit on my story and stuff. I've had Jack comment on the videos, yo, it's not him. I was sitting there taking a dump, and I was just reflecting on my night, and I was like, I need to make a video. I need to do a face reveal. Hey, Cal, can I borrow your camera? Sure. Where are you going? I'll be right back. Thank you so much for what you guys have done for me. You've absolutely changed my life. I remember a time when I was in homeroom, and I said to my buddy, and I was like, I like wasn't going through the best time of my life. I was depressed. I had a lot of anxiety. Anyway, I was talking to him, and I was like, I just couldn't see myself applying myself to school. It was kind of like I couldn't get excited. I knew I could, if I wanted, I could get straight A's. But like, why the fuck would I do straight A's? What does doing this have to do with anything? And I kind of had that mindset, and I was like, all right. I said, this is the 3 ways my life could go. I could win the lottery, I could be a bum, or I could be a famous YouTuber. I literally remember telling that to my homie Bill. Shout out to Bill if you're watching this. She just kind of looked at me like, yo, this kid fucking crazy. This kid's gonna be a fucking bum. Which, I mean, I don't blame him for looking at me and saying like that, but shout out to the homeroom squad. Shout out to Sarah, Evan, Jefferson. Shout out to the one kid that kind of joined late. I forget your name, I'm sorry. You know who you are. You always wore the Under Armour sweatshirt. Shout out to Mom for supporting me and allowing me to do all this crazy shit to make you guys happy. Shout out to my first boss at my job. Fucking helped fund me, get the camera and the GoPro. He's pissed when I quit. I go in there still, and they're like, you should still work here. I'm like, I'm sorry. I make videos on YouTube. Guys, you really have changed my life. You really have, and there's no way I can thank you. Like, I feel like I've won the lottery is what I feel like. I feel like, because I remember as a kid, I'm like, man, all these people have lives. Like, there's famous people out there like Justin Bieber, you know, his life is all he knows. And then there's people, you know, grow up in the wrong area and they get in jail or whatever, and like, that's the only life they know. And it's like, it'd be really cool if I were to have one of those Justin Bieber lives. And the fucking battery drawer was open this whole time. I was wondering what that was. The battery just came out, I almost lost all the switch. But I was like, I feel like I have a Justin Bieber life. Like, as a kid, I always wanted to ride dirt bikes. I wasn't allowed. I fucking bought one. And they've changed my life, and you've changed my life, and I thank you so much, and I can't thank you guys enough. Sorry I haven't uploaded lately. See, when I record videos and there's like 2 hours of footage, I don't feel like editing all that, so I'll do some. I'm gonna hire editors to help me with that part. Just cutting out boring clips, I'll do all the rest. So guys, follow your dreams, because they do come true. Sometimes, I guess. Thank you. I remember when Fred hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I remember he was the first guy to hit 1 million. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. But I remember watching nKypBm when he did full time. I was like, damn, to have your job be YouTube, to make money from that, that'd be fucking sick. And here I fucking am. I'll link all my old channels in the description. I have videos like 7 years ago. I'll link them below. Guys, I'm about to fucking cry. Fuck. Thank you for thanks for everything. Thank you so much. And here's the craziest part. I remember when I was thinking of the ZackGoes name, I remember just thinking of that's it. And I typed it in and I was like, you know, right now this means nothing. This ZackGoes name, it means nothing. But one day people are gonna steal those usernames. That's gonna mean something, but right now it means nothing. And one day it's gonna mean something, and now I'm here with like fucking 415,000 subscribers. And I'm thinking about right now, this video, I'm gonna remember walking around this fucking Airbnb pool and be like, wow, like that was just the beginning. And I'm having that moment right now and I'm sharing that with you. And then my channel crashes and burns and I'm never heard from again. Even if tomorrow YouTube would just like vanished, I'd still be happy. I wouldn't be in the best part financially, but I really don't know how to end this. I really don't. I've been recording for 19 minutes, holy fucking shit. Shout out to J Stunts for letting me ride his grom. Yo, shout out to these motherfuckers. If it wasn't for these dudes, I wouldn't be doing a face review right now. So you go blast them shit. I'll fucking link as many Instagrams as I can get of theirs. All right, I know exactly how I'm gonna end it right here. Guys, in life, for me, there's always those moments where like something crazy happens, something crazy good. Sometimes something's crazy bad. Like when I break a bone, I always think if that one thing didn't happen, like I could have, like I'd be fine. Crazy things happen all the time. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. When they're bad, you know, some crazy happens if you broke your arm. You can think, man, if that one thing wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't have broken my arm. Like for example, my man Cody, he got in an accident in his truck, so he didn't have his truck on him. One day he goes riding. He would have trucked his bike there, but he didn't because he didn't have his truck because it was in the shop getting fixed. He rode back and a car cut him off and he fractured his lung, broke ribs, all types of bad shit. If he wouldn't have gotten in that car accident with his truck, that would have never happened. You could look at it as maybe, well, if you know, he wouldn't have gotten the truck, he wouldn't have gotten an accident, but yeah, what if he would have like gotten hit on his bike and died? Is it a blessing or is it a curse? You just gotta think because he's back riding now. So you gotta like, and then sometimes crazy good things happen. Like tonight, every little thing right here, every fucking little thing, everything went right. So I try to think, right now my life's going good, I'm not injured at all, and I just gotta appreciate that right now, that little thing that could have caused an injury, or that little thing that could have caused me to lose my life, or that little thing that could have affected me in a negative way, I gotta think that that didn't happen. You know, maybe if I took a step that one time, you know, something, I just gotta appreciate that that didn't happen. And if those crazy things aren't happening to you in a good way, put yourself out there. Go do crazy shit. If you're just chilling and there's this girl you want to talk to and you don't talk to her, like think on your deathbed. You think, damn, like right now you're like, oh, I might get rejected, this. Think about it on your deathbed. Man, I should have talked to that girl. Worst thing, she says no, and I'm gonna fucking die and never know what's gonna happen. But put yourself out there. Crazy shit's gonna happen. I'm wondering now if you put yourself out there, if crazy good and bad shit happens, but either way, I recommend it. Just be careful, don't let bad shit happen, or do your best. I also wanna give a shout out to Jake the Garden Snake, Do It With Dan, Baker X Derek. I'm trying to think of the OG moto vloggers I watched. Moto Bro, fucking Moto Bro. I watched Jake the Garden Snake when he was at like 100K, 120K. Watched Do It With Dan when I saw him grow from 2,000 to 20,000. I sent him PO box thing, all that shit. I got custom SSR parts. Shout out to fucking Dan. Any OG moto vloggers? Like there's a ton of moto vloggers I watch that I fucking love, but those are I'm trying to think if there's any other early ones. That's all I'm thinking of. Arson Rides, Ian 187. That whole squad, you guys know what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for making your videos, because if I wouldn't have seen your videos, I might have not, you know, made my channel then, and everything could be different now, and all that wouldn't have led up to now. So thank you guys for indirectly helping me, you know, being yeah, my life is gonna go this way, and it's you guys indirectly help with me, so thank you about that. Put yourself out there. Go ask that girl. Go ask that guy out. Go do that thing you were crazy. Go quit your job. Okay, I don't know your situation, but you get the point. Thank you guys one more time. Thanks for watching. Goes gang.
Like Zach, please do your homework. Please do your chores first. Zach, really tell me who you kidding. I'ma get it till I got it, mama. I got it, mama. I'ma do this till I got it poppin'. But one of the problems that musicians have in common is when you got it with more money, always equals more problems. I have made it in a way, but sometimes I retract that last statement. I ain't that famous, but I'm past faking it to make it. That's the lamest. All you little niggas lack patience.